Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Netherlands versus Belgium. Today I am joined by Yuri.
Hey,
Yuri is a guest of honor today. I saw a lot of questions online and a lot of people were saying stuff, and we are going to clear stuff up today. Yuri is the owner slash creator of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Online Belgium Netherlands page that I always plug on my channel. And he is also the big brain, I guess you could say, behind the entire tournament series of pitching 8 of the best versus 8 of the best of each country. And yeah, so I got him on today. We're going to do some commentary for the Elias versus Estinata match. That's going to be very, very interesting. So
I didn't see it yet,
for you, it's going to be super interesting. This was quite the match. So, but
yeah, I
before
did.
we
Yeah.
before we go into that, you started this Yu-Gi-Oh! Netherlands versus Belgium ID 5 years ago, was it right?
Yeah, 5 years. We skipped it in 2019. I don't know why anymore, but we skipped it in 2019. But this is the fourth edition we're doing, uh, and I think the captain of the Netherlands was always Joshua Oosters,
Yeah, that's true.
and the Netherlands we had like three captains already.
Yeah.
In Belgium, I mean, in Belgium, we already had three captains: Jawed Romani, Max van Nijverszeel, and now Kim van Kampenhout.
Yeah, there are a lot of players that used to play back then, and
Yeah.
the
We
teams haven't been the same ever since.
yeah, we like the lineup of the players. They changed a lot through the years. Like you played last year and this year,
Yeah,
and we had amazing players: Lars van Neven, Tom van der Dop for Bosco for the Netherlands. In Belgium, we had a lot of great players. Like this year, we have Martin for the first time.
yeah,
We had Jean
upcoming.
Bernard. We had like a lot of great names.
Yeah, it has been fun
Um,
to follow it. So it is season 2 for my channel because this is the first time that
yeah,
the second time at least I'm doing videos for it, which is why it's called season 2 for those that didn't understand.
yeah,
And yeah, so some is streaming it, which of course is great to have that as an addition as well. It
yeah.
really creates the hype for the pages. And I recorded for the people that couldn't be on stream with additional commentary so we can properly reflect. But as you all have noticed last week or this Wednesday, I released Sam's replay. There was not much to
Yeah, it was
commentate,
no,
but
no.
this
Some
match,
was going down real fast.
yeah, Team
I
Netherlands isn't
missed
doing that
mine.
great right now. Yeah,
No, no.
so
It's 3-0 right at the moment
exactly.
for
So
Belgium.
if you guys were wondering, it's also the reason why Yuri isn't in Team NL because he is the organizer and he wants to stay indifferent. So
Yeah, I got chosen for the team a couple of times now,
yeah,
but
exactly.
I decided to stay on the side because I'm in both of the team chats to organize, and I have all the inside info, of course. So I
Exactly.
decided to just, yeah, it's
So
not fair that I can tell the info to the other team.
Yuri really nerfed himself. So yeah,
Yeah.
it has
So
someone
yeah,
has to someone has to take the bullets to get organizing, of course. And we are all very grateful that you are doing it. Um,
I'm happy to do it. So
okay, so without further ado, I think we are safe to go into the match. So
yeah.
what do you assume these players will be playing?
Well, before the match, I already knew because I was in the chat, and Elias. Uh, Everybody thought that Elias was going to be playing Infernoids like the last couple of years.
Yep,
Like, okay, he played Sky Striker at the Euros in 2019, where he topped. But Elias's fun deck and his go-to deck was Infernoid. But
yeah.
I know for a fact that he was going to play MElffy Tribegate.
Oh my, yeah.
And
Um,
I didn't know what Estanita was going to play because she was doubting between Altgeist, Dino, and for fun Dark Magician. So I didn't know what she's going to play. But
yeah. So
yeah,
last Tuesday, she and I went on a little testing spree because she was very busy with her work and she hasn't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a while. So we configured her deck, and I'm not gonna keep it a secret. We were preparing the main deck for Infernites as well because that's what Elias was
yeah,
known for.
I expected that. Yeah,
But what we got indeed was a Tri-Brigade MElffy deck versus
yeah,
Dinos
with the Dogmatica engine apparently.
with a Dogmatica engine because
Yeah,
this only locks you into the link materials. It doesn't lock you in what you can summon. So that's a pretty interesting engine.
Yeah.
Something
Okay,
very
so
different from Bird Up.
okay, so you take your Tri Brigades.
Yeah,
I do.
you got the MElffys, okay.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, so ST won the Daryl and does choose to go first.
Okay, so it's not going second list,
No,
I
it's
think.
And Elias, in the stream chat, he was already commenting that he doesn't have an out for the token, which is maybe a deck building flaw because he could have expected dinos. ST is gonna go off here, Oviraptor field spell, miss everything she needs, and there's nothing from
Yeah.
Elias stopping her.
Like if you just normal summon Overruptor with the Lost World, you can go full ham. Like it's easy at this point. Like the Pot of Prosperity, it's not even needed at this point.
Yeah. So
It's just yeah.
ST links away the Link Rebo and the Giant Rex here for a secure guard now, which is not legal, which we pointed out. She misclicked. But in the end, it did it better. Really, because we're gonna repair it in a little bit. Yeah, here we noticed it. She summoned Giant Rex back, but she just altered to play like she never left the field, and she just banned Armstar. So no issues there.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty good hand. Port of Prosperity is such a good card. Picking up the Ash.
Yeah, for 3, yeah.
It's so cool.
Taking an Ash, yeah, that's just an extra interruption.
Exactly.
And it outs the Nadir Servant, so I guess.
So this is a pretty difficult field to play through with any deck.
Yeah, Elias already says it in the chat. The Ash is going to make it difficult. Like I think he was thinking on the Nadir Servant in hand.
Exactly, to play through this field, but he quickly realizes that there is no coming back from this. Yeah. So before revealing too much, interesting that he did try to bait out some stuff, but
well, I think he just normal summoned the Tri Brigade, maybe ST, and like maybe she gets coached by some of the team members. They all think, oh, Elias is playing the Bird Up deck, like Barrier Statue Turbo and something. So maybe she's gonna side against the Bird Up, like the Barrier Statue.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense. Not revealing the MElffys.
Yeah, not revealing the MElffys, but like if you side against the Bird Up deck, it doesn't do much. So a lot of players just side against the Barrier Statue.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's strange that there is a Harpy Feather Duster in her hand.
Well, there's a Harpy Feather Duster in both hands, which is interesting.
Yeah, like Elias is going first, and there's a Harpy Feather Duster there against Dino. Maybe because we
he has to outlast.
We know from last week there's Mystic Minds being played.
Oh, that's true. That is
in Dino. Maybe this one.
Played that in his deck.
Maybe Elias doesn't play that much outs to Mystic Mind.
Or Lost World, yeah. So makes sense.
Lost Worlds.
Yeah. Elias is gonna do some Tri Brigade action here. Summoning Karas. Yeah. Not using Kid Effect on purpose. Summoning the Simorg. And this is pretty interesting. He's summoning the Apex Avian here.
Yeah, I think Elias doesn't play the Barrier Statue.
Yeah, that's what he told us afterwards as well. Because a normal Bird Up deck, for example, can make protection with Rendezvous or with a Linkuriboh. Yeah. But Elias cannot make a Linkuriboh, so he cannot protect the Barrier Statue, so he just doesn't.
Yeah, like the best protection he had for the Barrier Statue is like a Dogmatica Punishment. So, and that's not really great.
No. No, I'd still play it, to be honest, because sometimes a Barrier Statue on its own can just win. For example,
I know he discussed it with his friends, so but
it auto wins against Elfish, but
maybe I think so.
Against Dinos, it's not so good.
You can't target it, but you can destroy it, right?
Yeah.
But you can special the Conquistador, of course. Yeah, of
exactly.
Course.
So Duster coming down. Pretty Rendezvous. Yo, that's pretty cool, because then they go to Graveyard. Nice. Yeah, I personally don't think Revolt is such a good card because if you look at like what happened here, like it's pretty cool that Elias now has the thingies back in the graveyard, but the Link 3 that he summons really doesn't do anything. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of the tribal gates. Like
so what
I just
what it does is it summons back any amount of banished winged beasts, beast warrior, wing or beasts to your field, and then you must link summon with them. But the only tri-brigade that you can summon that does something is a Link 4, but it's super difficult to have enough room on your field to make a Link 4. So
okay. Yeah, I don't read cards, you man. I just set
I don't
5
really
and I see what happens. You know?
I just said 5. I just said 5, leave the group chat. That's all I did. Getting the Misk here. Misk effect, some Pankratops.
Linking away the Pankratops.
Yeah, she cannot target any of these cards. So
Oh yeah, okay, but it's a beat stick to run over the
yeah,
the negate. So,
I agree with you, but it's very difficult to out the negate. So here
but
SD
yeah, okay,
does.
conductor runs over everything, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what
here
just happened?
SD attacks with conductor, and he does
Oh,
declare its effect. So
because the effect the
Elias
send,
could just, what she should have done here was just attack the bird and
just attack everything.
don't use effect.
Yeah,
But
she should have attacked everything, not using effect. Yeah,
unfortunate series events.
and I think she would have won if she just didn't use effect at this point.
Yeah, now she makes a sidewalk. But Joshua was coaching her in the chat, and Joshua hates barrier statues, so he told her to sign it out. So in the end phase, she's just not gonna summon anything with the sidewalk, and that's pretty much it. Because there's the Link 4 that can banish any card on the field, doesn't target. Rescue Cat hits the field. The MElffys get summoned.
And now we finally knew he's playing MElffy.
Exactly. And that should be it. So that's game 2. 2-2. Or 1-1. Oh, he's not going to go for game. Oh, this is funny because here SD asks, how am I still alive? And then Elias responds with, because I want to play MElffys. It's so funny.
Yeah. But the only thing she has is, okay.
Yeah, and just scoop. So this is going to be an interesting game, Yuri. There's a lot of stuff happening.
I'm curious. I'm very curious at this point.
They both open one-offs.
They both open the same one-offs.
That's so weird.
Like it's the algorithm of Doodling Book this time.
Exactly. It's the internet. Yo, this shows the strength of this card. This is so insane. Digging through your entire deck. What do you think of Prosperity? Do you think it's good?
I really like it in certain decks. I don't think it's. I think
right.
a couple of like some some decks plus better out of some other cards. Like Extravagance is better in some decks. Desires is better in some decks. Like I'm testing Paleo. I'm playing Guru. I'm playing Elik. I'm not sure about this card in every deck.
Yeah, you don't want your opponent to know what traps you're going to add, But like something like Dino like this, it's just like perfect.
Yeah, I think I'm. My set is coming in tomorrow, so I'm gonna test this in like every deck.
Nice. Yeah, makes sense.
So,
yeah. I believe it could be like that. Like either we are misjudging it right now, or it can just be played in every deck, and we just don't because we're dumb.
But yeah, I think we need to find the right combination of consistency cards at this point.
Exactly. Overraptor adding the Mist. Doing the baby stuff again.
I'm actually very curious how these guys, or woman, the side decks look like, because again, there's going first card. It has a side deck like the Call by the Grave.
Or maybe that's just his main deck that he left it in. It's pretty good, if when you go into the grind game.
Yeah, maybe. I guess the Misk, or yeah, maybe he wants to play through an Ash, but
Exactly.
I guess.
So this is cool
This
because ST Ashes here, and then Coldby gets chained, and then Coldby gets chained.
yeah.
So
I
wow.
was thinking, why isn't she just doing the call by on the rescue cat? But this is probably game, right?
Yeah, that's what we were saying, or that's what the commentary squad was saying as well. Was why didn't she just called by? But
But what's in Ideas' grave?
right now
Like,
only Karas and Kalentosa. Yeah,
okay, then it's probably game, right? Like the MElffy on hand doesn't do. Oh yeah, you
well,
can special summon it from the end phase, I think.
I can tell you, Yuri, this game will go on for a bit longer.
Like, yeah, like you can special summon it from the grid. But couldn't ST negate that with Volca?
Yeah, but she didn't really care about something that summons from hand, I guess.
Okay, yeah,
Homir
then
Squadron, nice.
yeah, that's synchros. Like that's nice.
So here, ST links away secured Gardna, which is a monster that cannot be used as a link material. So what happens
Yeah,
here is she kicks for game, and it's like just enough.
but yeah. So
And
did,
then
did, did you guys
Elias
get it?
scoops, but then no, it stops. The replay stops. No, why does it stop?
No.
Oh, it didn't really matter. I was hoping to show what happened eventually. So what happened is they rebuilt the entire game state. Terreno went back into hand. They summoned back Secure Gardna. And what just happened was ST just attacked the token. Then she used Lost World effect, summons the Oviraptor, uses Oviraptor effect, and she just ends her field with like not enough damage. And eventually Elias still can't play. It's unfortunate we couldn't show that. But they
Oh,
repaired everything and they sorted it out. Weird that it stops here.
yeah, that's sad. Because usually the replay goes on
Until they quit, yeah.
until they leave the room.
Exactly. Oh well. Unfortunate.
Okay,
So
sad that it happened like this, but yeah, it
but
happens. Like misplay
but
happens all the time, but
it's a point for the Netherlands.
it's the Netherlands are on the scoreboard, and
If I told you,
so
Yuri, at the start that I, Sam, and who was the third?
Everton.
And Everton would all lose, but then ST would win, would you have believed that?
Well, I have the pairings.
That is
I,
true.
I knew what the matches were, and like I'm so hyped for like every match,
I guess.
like for real. Like
Yeah. So next week is going to
I,
be Niels Vossen versus Rob Jansen, the Paleo guy.
yeah, they both played Paleo for a long time. I don't know if Niels is still playing Paleo.
If he does, then I might have to get you on again.
Yeah, I know. Uh, Rob is playing a lot of fun decks at the moment, but I think he's gonna play Paleo. I have to just like everybody knows it's not even a spoiler.
No, he
Like
just says it. He just says it.
yeah,
I've been playing
he
Paleo.
just
Yeah.
says it like that's Rob. If you think of think of Rob Jansen, you just think of like Paleo. Like, but the fun thing is they both have multiple tops with the same deck,
That's
same
pretty
two
interesting.
decks.
Yeah.
So that's why I was hyped of this matchup because they both know the same decks of each other. Like, yeah, it's going to be an exciting match. That's for sure. If I have to say, if I have to guess a favorite, I think it's going to be it's going to be 50-50, but I think it's going to be a second point for the Netherlands.
I
But
hope. I hope.
I,
We are
I
behind.
guess I think, but Niels is a very surprising player.
Yeah, he's played
So
for a while as well. He knows.
Niels is one of the veterans in the game, and I think Niels can just yeah if he takes it serious, he can just take one of his old decks and just go ham with it. So yeah,
All right, it's going to be
so
very interesting, at least.
yeah.
So, they when are they playing? Have they told you yet, or
No, they didn't. No, I just posted it on the page.
All right. So
I don't know if they had contact yet. So
then we're gonna hear that next week, and I will be sure to upload that. And if you want to check out these live duels, be sure to go to twitch.tv/SufferWhiteJoe, where we stream it live with a commentary squad. And otherwise, you can just catch it next week on my channel. So yeah, thank you, Yuri, for coming over and
no problem.
setting things straight. And well, I'm sure we'll see you on the channel again.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.